I've made a rash decision that I'm going to do a 48-hour reading challenge or readathon, however you want to look at it. And to accomplish that goal, I'm going to use the mini TBR Star Hop game from Stephanie's book first. I always get that wrong. Anyhow, it's linked down below. If you know nothing about this game, this is a mini version of her TBR game that she uses monthly. And each star, moon, and sun have a different level of difficulty for their prompts. If you land on a black hole, you go back to the beginning, and typically you have to pull a black hole prompt. My black hole prompts tend to be just continuing a series. So I have provisions for that. She typically uses a spinner wheel, but because I film on my phone, it's getting harder for me to like do the back and forth and the screen record. Sorry, I threw that. So I went ahead and just wrote out the prompts in these very official Ziploc bags. So of course the dark ones are going to be moon, these are going to be sun, and these are going to be star. And then in my series fedora hat, we have our series for our black hole. So without further ado, we are going to start the reading challenge. We are going to roll this 6-sided dice, and let's see what we get. A 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting off strong with a sun prompt. Okay, so we are starting off strong with a sun prompt. I'm so sorry about this lighting, you guys. There's like literally nothing I can do about it in this particular space that I am because it's like dark outside and whatever. Sun prompt. I do have a book that I would like to finish reading, so I hope that this helps me accomplish that goal. Oh my gosh, over 500 pages. So this is actually pretty perfect because I am currently in the middle of a book that is 698 pages. That feels wrong. 670, it might be 698 pages. Anyhow, it is called Match Game. It's the Expeditionary Force 14. And actually would super love to get through this book. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that, and I'll see you back here when I'm done. So I just finished Match Game, and all those books are so good. They are fun and good. So I was part of the way through it when I started it, so it only took me about 3.5 hours to finish it. So we're gonna get on to our next roll, see what our next book is gonna be. It's about 11:40 right now, so let's see. A star. Nice. This is kind of hard to do with one hand, but we got a star prompt. Choose this one. Try to open it. Oh my gosh. Okay. What does that say? Continue a series. Okay. I'm gonna think about this one real fast. I'll be right back. Okay. I have made my decision. It took me a little bit longer than it should have, but it's because it's late and I'm tired. So we're going to continue on in the Bridgerton series, and we're going to go with book number 6, When He Was Wicked. So I'm not really sure whose story this is, but yeah, that's the next book we're gonna read during this readathon. I look like a hot mess. Okay, it is 5 o'clock on Saturday. There's about 27 hours left in this reading challenge. We're in a really good spot on the board. I feel really good about it. But I finished When He Was Wicked. That's the 6th Bridgerton book. It is Francesca and Michael's story. And I have to say, it might be my favorite one so far. I think getting out of the Lady Whistledown period of time has been helpful for me when it comes to that storyline. And also, I enjoyed Michael as a character more than I have some of the previous male characters that have been in the books. So I really did enjoy it. I think it's still going to be a pretty solid 3-star. I think all of the Bridgerton books probably are going to be like a 3-star. So let's move on to our next roll and see what we get. So we ended up on the star. We got past 1 black hole, hallelujah, and we just have to get past this black hole. So really anything but a 1 would be good. A 1 would send us back to the beginning of the game, so we don't want a 1. Oh, that might finish the game for us. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's awesome. What a good game. How awesome. A 5? That finished the game for us. We get a free pick, and I already know what I'm going to go into, and it was what I was hoping to get into, honestly, in this readathon, and the prompts hadn't come up on it yet. So we have plenty of time to get into this book. Let me grab it. I need to read this next book for a project anyway. So, Quicksilver. We're going to go into Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I know relatively nothing about this book, but I do know that basically all the book talk and booktube gals are raving about this book. So, we're going to read this and we're going to see. Okay, you guys, I'm calling it a win. I'm about 400 pages into Quicksilver, which is a 670 page book. And I didn't realize that when I picked it. Doesn't matter. I'm calling it a win anyway. And yeah, we're going to end this here. I am really enjoying Quicksilver, and it actually is a book I'm reading for a different project. So I'm not going to say too much of it here, but I feel really good about what we accomplished. We read, we finished Expeditionary Force 14, and we read When He Was Wicked, and we've read about 400 pages of Quicksilver. So the board was super nice to us. It was incredibly delightful. So we're going to end this here, and I'm going to take the last couple hours of the day and just I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm going to just kind of rest and take it easy. But thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, have a great one.